Steve Murrells, there's a co-op at the corner of my street. It's nearest grocer. Can you promise that I'll be able to walk to the corner and get sausages for my stuffing on Christmas Day?
Morning, Trevor. Thanks for inviting me on. Yes, I can assure you that you will get your stuffing at Christmas time, to coin a phrase. We're working very hard to get all of the Christmas favourites for our customers and members, and you should be reassured about that. What I can say, however, is that this isn't a co-op problem. It's not even a national problem. It's a global issue, one that isn't going to be fixed quickly and will need real structural change. And as goods move across the world, they've become quite dislocated from its end use. So whilst the government's recent actions around visas and extending time periods is going to help, there is no doubt, this will take some while to fix and requires a real change in mindset on how we move goods around the globe.
I'll come to that in a second, but you said back in August that the shortages then were the worst that you had seen in your time in retail. Is that still the case today?
Yes, we're still seeing daily the challenges of this perfect storm, a storm that's affecting all retailers, all suppliers, and that is still with us here today. Things are improving, not as fast as we would all like, but yes, they continue to exist. And as I say, we're all working extremely hard to fix the issue, which is 90,000 HGV drivers too short from what we all require. Money is going to help, but it's not the answer here. It requires a complete rethink. And Trevor, as you know, we've just recently come out with one of the largest post-pandemic surveys around young people and their life aspirations, who I think can be part of the solution around the issues that we're facing today. But worryingly, they've told us that they... Sorry, you were going to say something.
I want to come to that. I want to come to the longer-term issues, but you mentioned the 90,000 drivers that we need. Now, the government has said, in effect, this week, several ministers have made the same point, that the shortage of HGV drivers is down to you and your fellow industry bosses, because instead of training our young people, what you did was mainline on immigrant labour, which was cheaper and more easily available. In essence, this crisis is your fault.
Well, I refute that completely. Our role as retailers is to provide the best value for money that we can for those people that come and shop with us, whilst making sure that those that serve us are well rewarded for their efforts. This has been an issue that goes beyond retailing as far as the demise in the number of drivers across the UK. But again, I think that we have a number of solutions in our grasp. Young people will hopefully be one of those.
Well, you're going to be here at the Conservative Party conference this week, and I think you're making the case for greater skills training and so on. What are you going to be telling the Prime Minister that he needs to do?
Well, I think in the same way I'm saying the supply chain needs a structural change, we're going to need, if levelling up is going to be successful, a real structural approach to levelling up if we want it to be better and fairer. And as I referred to at the beginning, this recent survey is showing us that the younger generation can play a significant part in that agenda, but they are disengaged, and we need to listen to their concerns and their life aspirations, because they're telling us that they have no hope. So what I'll be talking about is how businesses like the Co-op, with government and local leaders, do need to come together to work on solutions and pathways for young people to achieve their full potential. And it shouldn't matter where you come from, Trevor, or what colour you are, or what gender or religion you have. I believe that all young adults and students need to have an equal chance in getting on. And I think that will be certainly a strong message that I'll be giving.